Sports Tennis Club, and you guys, and obviously we wish you well in
Thank you.
your career, and we understand that you're about to finish at Judd.
Yeah.
But just finishing your last A levels.
Yeah, it's on Thursday. So
on Thursday.
To get back and revise soon.
Wow.
Exactly.
And you're going full-time tennis
in
September.
So it should be fun.
So how do you think that will change your current routine?
Just more tennis, I guess.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have more time because I'll be able to do like an online degree as well at the same time. So I'm not just going to be sitting there like other tennis players on their phones watching Midsummer Murders for like 2 hours after they play. I'll be doing some work, trying to investigate something else in case tennis doesn't work out.
So what online degree are you planning on doing?
Somewhere in America maybe, Penn State University I was thinking, or do some business degree, I don't know, something along those lines, just to keep my mind occupied while I'm on the tour for so long, so yeah. Right. But while I'm young and while someone's actually willing to pay for me to play full time, so I might as well just take the opportunity.
Let's go for it.
Exactly, yeah.
So is the LTA supporting you?
Yeah, they are, and they've been actually tremendous because they've actually let me balance out my schoolwork and everything. They don't usually do that with other players, I think.
Yeah.
I might just be maybe that good, I don't know.
Yeah.
So they do, they actually help me out a lot, so yeah, very good support from them.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah. So will you continue to train at Bromley? Or?
No, I've actually left. I ditched my old coach for Max Robinson here. He's been in him for forever, I think. He's always
first
been
coach, you're 4 years old, I think.
4 years old.
4 years old.
Yeah, we've been to my.
Wow.
I was with my old coach for a while, and I just couldn't be asked to play with him anymore because
dynamics, wasn't it?
Chemistry wasn't working.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move to the LTA, find a coach then. Sometimes hit with him when he's around and stuff. So yeah.
Just trying to have that at the moment, that support network in the transition period he's going through. Obviously from schooling, finishing exams, plus having Roehampton, Wimbledon coming up. It's very difficult. So he's kind of just needs a good support network around him, and he's enjoying it, which is the main thing. And if he enjoys it, he plays well. So, and then obviously in September it'll be a different story, doing it as a job.
Yeah.
Which can't get much better than that though, doing something you love for a living. So
yeah, true.
It's going to be good fun.
And do you have a favourite surface that you play on?
I like grass.
You do?
But I've recently been playing on clay a lot. Well, not in the last 3 weeks I've been revising, but before that I was playing a lot on clay. So I'm taking a like to clay, but at the same time I like grass as well. So it's quick. I can hit flat shots. So back to day one, indoor Seven Oaks. Slap lines every day. So yeah. Clay and grass are the ones I like. So yeah.
Good. So guys.
So when did you start playing? How old were you?
3 years old.
Yeah.
I actually have it.
We've got a picture.
Okay.
Yeah, and he doesn't look any different.
My granddad,
Same height.
I'll find it later, but
Did you love it from the minute you started?
Apparently my granddad says I was one of those guys who could just hit against the wall for 2 hours.
Nice. Yeah. That's how Andy Murray started, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think that was from a very young age. He was very different, shall I say?
Yeah.
Just mentality, just his attitude and behaviour, even from a very young kid, was very different.
So you've known him?
I was his first ever coach since when he was 4 years old. So I've known him since he was 4, and that's why I said he's been going through quite a tough time. You know, coach, his previous coach, they party ways, and I said it's a transitional period. He's got a lot of exams, and he just needed a good support there when people around him that he knew and trusted. And Anton Senior, his dad rang me a few months ago and just said, look, can you need people around him, and just took it from there really. And
exactly.
At what age did you realise that Anton had potential?
From very very young. As I said, he was not. His athleticism, even at 4 years old, was just different to them. It was a different level. And then he stayed in the programme, and then was coached by. I left coaching for a while, and then Dominic Cobby, one of our other coaches at Seven Oaks, took over and did a good job. I think Ashton and Anton got up to top in the country, every age group, and then
went to Bromley after that.
Yeah.
Bromley back in the day, I'd say 5 years ago, was the best place you could go because you had so many hitters, and you had the best coaches. You had Nick Cavaday, who's working now with. You worked with Bedney, and then you had Alistair Filmer, who was there.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, all the players left and all the coaches left because I think Bromley's just it's just a money-making machine in my opinion. There's no performance side. I mean, I actually have my fitness coaches from there. He's very good, but the tennis side, I mean, there's nothing there now. It's just where all mums takes their kids and just to have a fun hit. But back in the day, it was like a proper program, and all the LTA was saying you should join Bromley, so we joined in. It was phenomenal, but now it's not that good, and JTC is the place to go up in London. So yeah.
Which is based at Roehampton.
Yeah,
And it's kind of, you know, and obviously a lot of these players, unless they're there at the NTC full time, they're kind of ad hocing a little bit the program and fitting in what's good for them, and it's just it's worked well, better than what we expected actually. I think the whole fan's been quite, well, we all have been, haven't we? Quite surprised actually. It's not how well we've got on, because that was never going to be an issue, but just understanding his personality.
But you still used to rip into other kids a lot. You used to rip into me a lot, so
That's done a world of good,
it was
isn't
funny.
it?
It was funny.
But yeah, and you know, it's then just trying to, during this time over the exams, just fitting in what he can and when he can. I mean, last week I don't think he picked a racket up. In fact, week before, no.
You know, yesterday and today.
Today's what we've done, 2 sessions
It's not bad,
yesterday. So
actually.
it's not bad.
That's
Done
pretty
well.
happy
Yeah,
with
done
it.
well. But then he's back to exam tomorrow. Thursday, strength and conditioning. Friday, packing because he goes to Roehampton on Saturday. And then we're
Living
gonna
there
work
for the
out.
next
And
3 weeks.
he's obviously got a big grass court stint coming up. So yeah, it's just very busy, and it's, you know, I love working with him. He's a good lad. He's got a good heart, and he works hard.
When you don't have
Couldn't move
exams,
him.
how's your routine like?
What's my routine like?
Yeah.
I mean, I like to always occupy my mind. Like, I don't like sitting doing nothing. You know, I'd always play tennis and I go back and I do something, anything. If that includes, I don't know, playing on the piano or gaming or even doing math in my spare time, then I'll just do it. So
What subjects are you taking?
I'm taking. Well, I've done economics, I've done my maths, and I've got one more further maths left. So yeah, tough ones. Yeah. I can't do anything else. Anything else is so boring. Biology. My mum's a biologist, and it's just the most boring thing ever. Like just memorizing. Sorry, no offense to whoever likes biology. It's just like a textbook this big, and you just have to memorize DNA and everything. It's just I can't do it. Maths is like solving puzzles. I feel like it gets my mind occupied really well.
Which I think is great for your tennis as well, because as you all know, it's solving problems whilst you're playing
Chess
continuously.
As well. Play chess.
Chess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely,
chess is good.
absolutely.
All sort of puzzles and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Roehampton, is that the start
Yeah,
of your
so,
fully professional career?
Fully professional, yeah, a junior event. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll try to win that in junior rugby if I can. Obviously, there are good players, but I mean, there just isn't, because back in the day, 2016, I remember I was at Wimby. I got a wild card then. I remember Shapovalov was in the draw, who's now top 20, and then Tsitsipas was in the same draw. Alex Di Minaur was in the same draw. Kikmanovic, who's now top, and then no one like last year's winner is Jason Saint. I mean, he's still like 400, which is nothing for a #1 in junior.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks. Trying. I need to
Yeah.
prepare. So.
And then, yeah.
Shall we actually under there a minute?
Yeah, yeah,
We're
yeah.
getting a bit wet, aren't we?
Oh, it's fine. Just leave it, Max.
God.
Don't bother.
You just about got your hit in time, hey?
Yeah, that's true. It's good time.
So has anybody got any other questions for Anton?
What's your ranking? Do you have a ranking?
Changes every week.
What is my ranking? Do you know?
You were maybe a few weeks ago was 13 in the world juniors, and then obviously it changes every week.
Yeah, 'cause some people win tournaments, some people lose tournaments.
Yeah, and obviously he's not defending points from last year when he didn't have his exam. So I think the highest one ranked in the men's was about 1,000, around the 1,000 mark. But again, that was, I mean, he was only 16, 17 years old. So it's just outside top 10 juniors.
This year I beat Terepko, who was like 300, I think.
Yeah,
That was a good win.
Some good wins on the men's tour. But again, it's just trying to. I think it's going to be exciting seeing the next after September, or in September, from September even, going from juniors to seniors, and then doing it day in day out.
And how will the LTA support you going from juniors to seniors? Because that's a very tricky time, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So I think what they'll try to do is you start with low-level senior tournaments. Obviously, they'll provide like rooms and they'll provide fitness coaches and physios and everything. I mean, they'll provide everything. But in terms of what tournaments I'm going to play, so I'll do Junior Wimby this year because it's just a good chance. And after that, there's a thing called the transitional tour. So you start with like the low-end men's tournaments, and then you build your way up. And then once you get past futures, you go challengers. After challenges, ATP events. Still got a long way to go to ATP events. Yeah.
But the jump can be
Ridiculous.
Yeah, you can win a.
I mean, it's actually easy to beat a guy ranked 400. Like, on your average good day, easy. But to beat a guy ranked 200 or above, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Like those guys get really good. It's like gets exponentially harder.
Yeah. The jump from that 1500, that first point, up to up to that 250 mark.
Yeah.
It's tough. From 250 over it's tough. There's not. I said you win a 15k, pick up some points. You'll jump from 1500 to 800 straight. In 1 week. Yeah,
you win a 25k, you jump like 800, like 500.
Yeah.
And then it gets way tough.
Yeah. So fingers crossed it's not going to be in that stage for too long. It'll be getting in it, getting through it, getting out of it very quickly.
So picking your tournament strategically.
Yeah, and I can guarantee you I'm not going to go to dodgy locations, honestly. So I remember a lot of my tennis guys, I didn't get how to do it. Two guys went to Nigeria, and one of them got malaria there apparently. So I do not want to do that. So I'm going to stick to Europe or Asia, I guess. There's nothing, no Africa, nothing dodgy. Like, I don't know. Well, like Tunisia, where they have like everyday like gun bombings and stuff. Like, I can't do that.
Yeah, I mean on the junior tours, when I was traveling full time, it was Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Iran. And it's not nice, but I think for Anton as well, he wants to test himself against the best in the world, and they play in Europe. It's if you can handle it there, you've got a good chance of doing good things. Yeah.
Are you still playing doubles?
I will play doubles with my partner, who I won US Open with, if he does play. He's crazy, so I don't know, he might do some random stuff. Like, I was playing in the match, he just said to me, right, I'm going to hit every single backhand single-handed rather than my double backhand. I'm thinking, what are you doing? Like, but that's why I like him. He's different. So.
Italian though, isn't he?
No, he's Bulgarian. He's nuts, yeah. But hopefully he doesn't get injured or anything, so. So yeah, we'll be playing doubles.
Anybody else got a question?
What advice would you give any upcoming juniors?
In what? How to
To
pursue their dreams?
Pursue their dreams where you've kind of got the route.
I'd say be realistic.
Yeah.
That's my main advice. I hate it when people say enjoy the game and like come on, like if you don't, that's the one of the major ones. But if you know you're going to be good and if you know you like it, and you know you got something in your game, then I'd say give it a shot. But if you got people around you telling you that, especially like I say coaches or like good coaches telling parents that there's just no chance. Like some parents are deluded. They just put their kids into tennis thinking they'll become pro. And we know an example, and there are a few examples. And so sometimes I doubt myself. I've come off matches thinking I should just quit tennis, and then I've had people telling me like, I don't really listen to my parents. I tell like coaches and people who like I've known for ages telling me that no, you're still pretty good. And I'll be like, okay, I'll keep trying. And then there's a day when you come on and you're feeling a joke. Just start swinging, and then on that day you're thinking, yeah, I'm definitely going to go full time. So it's mood changes, so don't get influenced by your mood too much. So if you're unhappy, don't get like too pumped. If you're too down, don't get like way too down. Just like try to keep it at this level.
Yeah, tennis, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
And when will you find out if you've got a wild card or not?
Into what?
Into Wimbledon.
Wimbledon men's.
Main draw, yeah.
Main draw men's.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no chance in getting
qualies.
No
So
one.
qualies.
Qualies. Apparently there is a chance. I got one last year, but they're not giving any of like the juniors. So the juniors, the 4 ones are me, George Lofhagen, and Ada McHugh. They're not giving any of them to them because apparently there's other people coming in. So there's a guy called Paul Jubb who's been doing well. He's come from American Uni and
he just won the NCAA.
Yeah, he's the number 1 in uni. So obviously he deserves one. And there's other people this year who've been playing well, so they deserve one. And I've been sitting at exams, so I don't blame
Yeah.
them if they don't give me a wild card. I think the main objective is just for me to beat every junior, really. So, because I have the mental side. I mean, some juniors might be more prepared than me. They've been playing for age, like every day for the last
couple of months
couple
or
of
whatever.
months already. Yeah. So, but I think I'll have the mental edge because I'm the oldest one there. So, I'll try to mentally dominate them, like getting in their head. You know, winning ugly this time. Yeah. So, I usually don't do that, but sometimes it's necessary. So, yeah.
Before playing a match, do you have a special routine or special superstition?
Superstitions? No, not really. I just go practice for half an hour. I like to practice after my match quite a lot, and then come out in the morning and just mess around. Like practice like 15 minutes like properly, and then last 15 just absolutely muck around. It just gets me relaxed and in the zone. So yeah, that includes teeing a ball out somewhere. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, we were at the NTC the other week, and I said he'd practice it with Ranich, a guy who meditates a lot and is very, OCD on absolutely everything. And then you go indoors and Nick Kyrgios is hitting with Kokkinakis.
And it's just crazy.
The guy's got his iPod on. You can't. It is whatever suits.
He was like coaching Kokkinakis.
He was coaching Kokkinakis as well. Yeah.
It's like hitting,
whatever suits the individual. And
exactly. Yeah.
There's no right or wrong. I don't think.
Get early before the match as well.
Yeah.
Just like really early. Getting the physio. Because Wimby physios are unreal as well, so I'm doing that every day. You can just lie down and just say, oh, my back really hurts. They just rub you, which is really nice. So yeah, that's what I do. Trust me, the physios are incredible. So yeah, just get there early, mentally prepared, and just
ready to battle.
Yeah, I don't really warm up too much. I don't think a warm up's that necessary. What Andy Murray does. Maybe for Andy Murray because his hips are dead, but I don't understand why people do like an hour warm-ups. Like they get there, then they tie their shoes for 15 minutes, and then they go on the bike for like 20 minutes, and then they do some like just quickly get it done. Like 5, 10, 15 minute warm-up. Just do all your stretches and everything, and get out and play.
Yeah,
so,
it's really different. Everyone's different.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever suits them.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, and we wish you all the best.
Thank
and
you.
we'll keep an eye.
Let us access the course.
Yeah,
as well.
Not at all. No,
good
we've
timing
enjoyed
as
watching.
well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent time.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, all the best.
Is anyone at Wimbledon?
Going to it? To watch, you mean?
Yes.
Yes. We're not playing, but it's Friday.
First Friday.
Don't watch juniors.
Oh, I'm there the first Friday as well.
I'm
Yeah.
there first Friday.
Yeah.
Court one.
Centre.
I'm court number 1. That's fantastic, can't we?
Yeah.
Couple of things.